Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are y'all doing? It's Tuesday. Yes, it is. And as you can see, Make America Great Again, 45, 47. And it's the Bill of Rights, not the Bill of Felons. And this maybe some attorneys in Michigan need to realize that and stop letting their political beliefs getting in the way of refusing to allow people to speak freely. You have a right not to call someone a man that is a woman. You have a right to call someone a woman that's not a man. If I see a man dressed up as a woman, I'm not going to respect no pronouns. I look him in the eye and say, yes, sir. No, sir. That's what I do, and I do that intentionally. But the reason why so much of this is going on is because we allow foolishness. We allow foolishness for the sake of appearing to be more intelligent than the fool. If the fool gets to change things to his viewpoint, then you are no longer intelligent. The fool's foolishness now become intelligent. There is this video going around that it's the donkey, the lion, and the tiger, and I'm gonna play just the end of it for you guys to see the failure in this video. So take a look.
The donkey told the tiger, "The grass is blue." The tiger replied, "No, the grass is green." The discussion became heated, and the two decided to submit the issue to arbitration, and to do so they approached the lion. Before reaching the clearing in the forest where the lion was sitting on his throne, the donkey started screaming, "Your Highness, isn't it true that the grass is blue?" The lion replied, "True, the grass is blue." The donkey rushed forward and continued, "The tiger disagrees with me and contradicts me and annoys me. Please punish him." The king then declared, "The tiger will be punished with 5 years of silence." The donkey jumped with joy and went on his way, content and repeating, "The grass is blue." The tiger accepted his punishment, but he asked the lion, "Your Majesty, why have you punished me? After all, the grass is green." The lion replied, "In fact, the grass is green." The tiger asked, "So why do you punish me?" The lion replied, "That has nothing to do with the question of whether the grass is blue or green. The punishment is because it is not possible for a brave, intelligent creature like you to waste time arguing with a donkey, and on top of that to come and bother me with that question. The worst waste of time is arguing with the fool and fanatic who doesn't care about truth or reality." But
the problem in this video, number one, is the donkey being that stupid. But okay, he's that stupid. The tiger resisted him. "No, I won't stand for your foolishness." But the lion, who was supposed to be the king, the one that's in charge, the one who's supposed to keep in order, refused to be brave. Matter of fact, refused to do his job and tell the donkey he's wrong. That represents so many people today in power and in positions of power. They don't want to argue with the fool, so they think just to let the fool go on about his way, corrupting everyone else with this foolishness. That's not why you're in that position of power. And if somebody's in that position, they're unworthy of it. You're supposed to not be a coward. You're supposed to have the strength. You are supposed to have the moral standards to tell a fool, "No, you're wrong. I won't go along with it." But that lion refused to do so. I don't want to argue with the fool. The scriptures tell you, I want to say 26 and 5. It's 26 and 4 and 5, or maybe 24, 4 and 5. But you got one scripture says, argue not with a fool. It tells you, argue with the fool because eventually he'll bring you down to his level. But it also tells you to argue with the fool, the very next scripture. Well, the scripture is simply saying that you don't argue with the fool his way. You argue with the fool and you resist him. You don't give in. You don't play nice with the fool. You don't entertain a fool. In other words, if someone tells you, "Well, I believe all men can be women. You don't say, well, okay, if you believe men can be women, if you're right, no. You call him a fool and you attack his points. The foolishness has now taken over. Why? Because people refuse to do so. And a lot of that is because those who were put in positions of authority and power were too cowardly. Now remember, there are two types of lions. There are cowardly lions, Wizard of Oz, and that lion represents those in power who are cowardly. They refuse to take the time, energy to do their job, to resist a foe. And you're supposed to resist a foe. Talk to you later on tonight.